Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video. And in today's video, you see the title. Okay, we're going to be speaking about Megan Thee Stallion and her recent chart update for Hiss. So if you're interested in that, female rap, conversation, pop, hip hop, R&B, all that fun stuff, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into this video. So I kind of remember talking about this or kind of alluding to this in my past videos when I made a video saying, hey, is Hiss gonna last? And then also when I made a video saying how I believe Nicki Minaj, the Barbs, the release of Bigfoot, the general public, along with all the other fan bases on Twitter, helping boost this record because of the performance of Nicki Minaj and all the nasty things that she was saying about Megan on social media. I remember saying that it helped propel the song to the place of which it was, which I still believe that. And I also, like I said, made a video saying that is Hiss going to last? Is it going to remain super high on the charts? Are people going to continue to mess with it after the whole thing with Nicki Minaj died down? That was a question I presented to y'all. A lot of y'all did answer that question, and a lot of y'all said no. So what's happening is Hiss seems to have dropped several spots down at past the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100. And, it's a good thing, of course, that Megan Thee Stallion made it to number one. However, what usually signifies a song being, something that is sticking with the public and people really mess with is when it remains in the top 10 or stays at number one for a number of weeks. And obviously, if the song is starting to fizzle out a bit, it'll start to slowly drop down the charts over a course of weeks until it's completely off the Billboard Hot 100 entirely. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen. Maybe it'll stabilize a little bit, further down. Maybe it won't completely fade off entirely. I hope not. But that's usually a sign of a song not really being as stable as far as people listening to it. Like, for example, Jack Harlow's Lovin' On Me has been top 10 in the top 2, top 3 of the charts for weeks now. I don't even know how gosh darn long. Any Taylor Swift song, as an example, will stay in the top 10 for, weeks or stay at number one forever. Any Olivia Rodrigo song, you know what I'm saying? You guys know who the chart people are. You guys know what songs usually stay in the top 10 or the top 20 for a long ass time before you ever see them leave the charts, right? So that was my question. I was like, y'all, is this song really gonna last as a hit? Now, I already said that I didn't really particularly care for Hiss. It doesn't have that pop charts type of sound in order for it to last on the charts for a long amount of time. The song isn't bad by any means. I don't think it's awful. I don't think it's horrendous or anything like that. However, it just doesn't have the replayability to stay on to the Billboard Hot 100 for a long period of time, in my opinion. So, what do you guys think the reason is for this? Do you think it's just because it's a diss record and that's why it's not, stabilizing at this point in time on the charts? Or do you think it's because the song really didn't have as much support long term as we think it does? I want to know your theories. And do you think it's going to completely drop from the Billboard Hot 100 within a few weeks because of its decline? With that being said, as well, let's take a look at what some people had to say in regards to this information of her song falling out of the top 10 of the charts. Here's what some people had to say. We knew that was coming. Before y'all get to hating on this black woman's success, know that this happens with diss records all the time. Some doesn't even chart. Happy Black History Month. I have a question for the Barbs. Where are any of the tracks from Pink Friday 2? Answer quick. This is so strategically messy. It's Black History Month. Do better. You're only doing this to pander to the Barb's negativity. What's the point? Y'all don't post when any other artist songs drop or increase. This is the first time I've seen a post like this. Why didn't y'all post Bigfoot leaving the charts? LMAO. Okay, songs drop all the time after the first week. Me and Nicki laugh at that. Clock that T. Nicki Minaj would never drop out of the top 10 like that. That's what happens when you don't have a real fan base and one flow. People hatred towards Nicki Minaj is stronger than Meg's music, and it's sad. Duh, Nicki chilled out, so no more free press, lol. Cause y'all only supported it to spite Nicki. Y'all spent all that money and time streaming a song y'all didn't like out of spite for Miss Minaj. That woman is powerful. Since when do y'all post when a song falls out of the top 10? Because Nicki stops giving her attention. Now let's see what her next couple of singles do, because y'all only F with his because it was shots at Nicki. Where was this type of attention for Cobra? Are we pretending to be surprised? Y'all being messy because y'all never do this. No Nicki, no clout. I guess the sympathy and payola ran out. LMAO, no Nicki, no clout. Now show me Bigfoot. Okay, y'all. So that is what some people had to say. And I had some thoughts and opinions based on some of these comments. So, one of the things that I wanted to highlight was the whole Bigfoot thing and how Bigfoot, I think, debuted in the top 30, I think, of the Hot 100, while his debuted at number one, right? I think it debuted at number 30 because his was just, I mean, not his, I'm sorry, Bigfoot was just so god awful. So, I really don't think people like mess with it that much because of that. Not only that, Bigfoot did not have a video, so I think if Nicki Minaj made a video to Bigfoot, it would have debuted a lot higher. Would it have debuted at number one? No, I don't think so. And the reason why is because a lot of the fans were mad at Nicki Minaj, so I don't think they would have streamed it to the point of it being number one because they were trying to help Megan. So I don't think that they would have gotten it to number one, but I do think if Bigfoot had a music video like his had a music video, it would have did better than number 30. That is my guess. Um Also, other people were talking about how, like, where are Nicki Minaj's songs from Pink Friday 2, which I have been paying attention to that. So you guys know that Nicki Minaj dropped her album and she had a couple of singles off there. FCTU, I think, being one of them, and Everybody with her and Lil Uzi Vert, and what were the other ones? I think there was a couple. I think those were the main two, but there might be one more that I'm missing. But people were saying, basically, Nicki Minaj hasn't gotten no top 10 hits, no number ones, no top fives from her album at all, which she sure hasn't, which is crazy because her album did really well, but she hasn't gotten any top charting like songs on the Billboard yet. And I think the reason for that is mainly because the Barbs, they will stream, they will support, they will have the records, but there was no music videos for any of her singles, like any of those songs that were doing pretty decently on TikTok and things like that. She never made any music videos for those songs, and that does help push a song up. Also, I think only one song from that album has radio, which I think was FTCU, but I don't even hear FTCU on the radio like that at all. So her songs, her singles that are supposed to be singles, she hasn't been promoting them that well. She hasn't been doing anything with them, and I think that's one of the reasons why the songs aren't doing that good on the chart. She's been promoting them on her like stories, but what I mean by promotion is she doesn't have radio for any of the singles, I don't think, except for maybe one. She doesn't have music videos for any of the singles. She promotes them on like Twitter and Instagram and stuff to the Barbs and things like that, but there is no commercial push really behind these records, and I think that is why they are failing to be on the top parts of the charts, because usually top charting songs do have radio, like heavy radio play too, as well as people supporting it. But I was just like, this whole the whole Nicki Minaj album rollout to me is still a mess. I don't care who could try to justify it and try to say, oh, it was good and this and that. It was literally worse than Queen, in my opinion, in terms of like this whole rollout, the whole push, her not promoting the singles properly commercially, her, no music videos. A lot of the songs on her album in general are heavy samples that are just not good. Like Pink Friday 2 is a mess. I hope to God, for the sake of the Barbs, that the tour is good and it is good quality and everything's great, because the album rollout, how the album has been, it's just not been executed well. The difference with Megan is, regardless if she's independent or not, she has people who are with her own money, as well as, Warner as her distribution, and then Rock Nation as her management are going to help make sure her rollouts are good, help make sure her budgets are there for music videos, help make sure that, you know, everything is executed properly to try to get her the, you know, the most out of her projects. You know what I'm saying? Going forward. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I heard Nicki Minaj has new management now, so hopefully that'll help. But Jesus. But I think that is the reason why Nicki Minaj's songs that are supposed to be singles are not doing that well. I think if she was commercially pushing them better, they would be in the top 10s and 20s of the charts. You know what I'm saying? Would they be number one? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But they definitely would be doing better than they're doing now. So, yeah, that's kind of, she dropped the ball on that. But y'all don't gotta agree with me. Y'all don't gotta agree with me with nothing I say. Y'all don't gotta agree with me when it comes to what I said about Nicki. Y'all don't gotta agree with me what I said when it comes to Megan. Y'all don't, and y'all can let me know down below respectfully, bitch. But don't get blocked. You know you want to come on here and talk your shit, right? You want to like tell me how you feel. Okay, that's fine, and I'm totally cool with that. But don't get out of pocket because you will get blocked. Do you hear what I'm saying? So I love you guys though, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.